If you're looking to buy property here in Mexico, you're maybe asking yourself, what's the tax structure? Do I need to pay something when I buy? Okay, let me explain how it works. First of all, there is a tax called Impuesto sobre Adquisición de Inmuebles or Traslado de Dominio, which is the same. And the exact translation is an acquisition tax. Okay, imagine you pay $100,000 for a property, is just an example, and then you have to apply a certain percentage of that price you pay to pay the tax. For example, here in Mexico, you can find between a 2% of the value of the property till a 5% for the value of the property. It depends on what? It depends on the state you buy, in the city you buy. The local legislation is different from city to city, so it depends on the percentage that the exact city really puts on that tax. So that's the only tax you need to pay. But talking about closing costs, you have to add up the fee of the notario público, the notary public. Okay, here it's very important. It's totally different, a notario público here in Mexico than a notary public in the States. Different structure, different figure. Here in Mexico, the notario público is a lawyer that is actually looking to your operation and being sure that everything is going under the law in compliance with Mexican law. So you have to pay a fee to that guy, and the other expense is the tax that you need to pay. Well, it's not a tax, but it's a fee that you have to pay the registro público, the public property registry here in Mexico. So by summing it up, maybe you have to pay in between 3% till 7%, putting all the closing costs together. But of that percentage, 80% of that cost will be the first tax, the acquisition tax. And that's the only thing you'll have to pay. Remember, here in Mexico, you can own property as a foreigner, but there are certain things that you have to be aware of, but I'm gonna talk about that in another video. So keep it posted.